Today we are touring a deluxe 2-queen room at the Palace Casino Resort in Biloxi, Mississippi. When we first enter the room, there is a locking device on the back of the door and a bolt. Immediately to your left is a closet. It does have a safe in it and some hangers, some old ceiling tiles, along with an iron and ironing board. Next we have the bathroom. There is a hook on the back of the door and on the wall for hanging toiletry bags. The mirror has pretty decent lighting, and there's plenty of storage in the drawers. There's also a hairdryer in the drawer and towels kept under there. Magnifying mirror that was kind of falling off the wall. And the shower, which had the worst shower pressure of any shower I've ever used at any hotel, but I'll get to that again later. They did supply Wish products. Didn't use those, I brought my own, but they are there. In the room, we have a full-length mirror immediately to your left there. And this is the room itself. It was really hot. My camera was kind of foggy, so let's clean that off. Okay, it's clean. On the back of the headboards of these beds was really cool. It had some lighting features. If you press those little buttons, there's reading lights and just a light up thing at the top. The room itself was pretty dark, so the lights were helpful. We have some outlets, clock, beds. That's all my luggage. There's a little storage bench here. It's just where I stored all my bags underneath as well. There are some drawers for unpacking. And there is a mini fridge, but no freezer. It just kept the drinks cool. There's also this coffee maker, but we didn't use that. And a little desk. We did have an amazing view of the air conditioning units. Didn't pay for a view, so we didn't get a view, but off in the distance there is the Gold Nugget Casino and the Margaritaville Hotel. And there's some bridges here, like the bridge to Ocean Springs is there, but there's also a little fishing bridge pier there. That's good for walking. There's some more views of those reading lights. You can turn those off by pressing that little button there on the headboard. But they were pretty neat. And again, this is the 2-queen room. This is the outside of the Palace Casino Resort. They did not have valet drive-ups, but we didn't need that. We just checked in and parked in the parking garage, which is behind me there. That's where you check in. And there is the parking garage, which has plenty of parking for people that are just visiting the casino and people staying at the hotel. And it's free. So here's what I really didn't like about the hotel. The water pressure was horrible in the shower. The room was pretty dark and had like some dust on the popcorn ceiling that had been blowing out of the air conditioning unit. There were 0 USB ports, very few outlets. So I wish we had brought our charger with additional outlets. Very limited housekeeping. We had to ask for towels multiple times before we got any. And there's no luggage rack. I like to put my suitcase on the little luggage rack that's usually in the closet. There was not one. And that bed was not the most comfortable bed I've ever slept in my life. It was very firm. I'll say that. I mean, I did get a good night's sleep, and that's really the most important thing when staying in a hotel is that you sleep well. But it was kind of noisy at nights. Like if someone came back to their room pretty late, you could hear them opening and closing the door. So I did sleep. We'll say that. So what I liked, the casino itself was very clean. They were always wiping down the machines, shampooing the carpets. They closed it at night to do a deep clean. They had true penny slots. They had a nice pool area. The food at the Stax Grill was really good. The Players Club had really generous benefits. It's smoke-free, like no vaping, no pipes, no cigarettes. I really like that. There's no other smoke-free casino in Biloxi, and there's plenty of free parking. So, it had pros and cons. Would I stay here again? I don't know. I would come here to play in the casino, but I don't know if I would stay in the hotel again because that water pressure was something else, and I need to take a nice shower. So check it out if you're in the Biloxi area.